Hello and welcome to Curriculum Night. This is Language Arts and I'm Jenny Portier. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to come join us here at Cobb Hill Middle School North. I really do believe that your children are just like my own children, and together we can work for their success. Here's a video about me. Hi, I'm Jenny Portier. I'm really excited to be teaching at Cobb Hill Middle School North again this year. I'll be working with students in an 8th grade language arts class and reading support class. A little bit about me is that I have 3 children. My stepdaughter is in college, I have a young daughter in elementary school, and I have a toddler at daycare. I look forward to working with you this year. Tutoring is available in the Tutoring Hub every morning and every afternoon. What's interesting and different about North is that we have teachers available to tutor any of the students for any of the subjects. So below is the Language Arts Tutoring Hub schedule. You can see that I am there on Wednesdays after school and on Friday mornings. E-time is a time that we do clubs, and we also do some tutoring. E-time is flexible, so that learners are allowed to choose where they're going to go throughout the week. There are times that teachers pull learners for special interventions or extensions. We also do clubs during this time, so that gives your child some choice in what they're going to participate in. The Language Arts Department has worked on a communication goal. We've already presented one lesson in our class, and we do this to help the students learn to advocate for themselves and really prepare them for high school and the workforce, being able to openly ask for requests and be professional about those requests. So we ask that you help your child work on emails and not just email us individually as teachers. I will respond to emails, but I'll frequently copy the students on the emails and be asking them the questions. Grades are very similar to what they were last year. We have scaffolding grades, which are 15%. We have performance task grades, which are 40%, and summative assessments, which are 45%. We still have our work habits and citizenship, and these are just letter grades. That's based on the behaviors that we're seeing, whether it is like a tardy to class or not being prepared or not meeting deadlines, not being honest would be work habits, as you can see on the yellow card. And then on the red card, we have the citizenship cards, which is their behaviors with who they are as a student, like cell phone disrupting or talking back or being disrespectful. We may have someone that earns green super slips, which is when they are pushing through and really doing their work. The change for 8th grade is that we're going to be doing standards-based grading. This is new to me, but we're really looking forward to showing you grades that will focus on high priority learning standards. Our district and data collection is still happening with iStation. We're also picking up map testing this year, and we're going to be continuing our timed writing. We use these different data points to help get some information about learners and make better decisions for our interventions and be helping out all students. It is important that students are reading outside of the class day, so it's recommended that they read about 20 minutes a day. That'll get them about 2 hours a week. We do provide reading time in class twice a week during our warm-ups, but I only have the students for about 49 minutes in a class period, so that's not a whole lot of time to get all of the reading in and exposing them to all the new vocabulary words that are out there. So if you could just encourage your child to read, that would really be helpful. You can see this graph helps to kind of show the different amount of words that kids will see if they are checking out books and reading books on their own outside of class. Vocabulary is still using Membean, so this is a district-wide online program We're going to start with about 30 minutes per week and then make adjustments as we get more information from the district. It is important that we're integrating these words into our writing, so we'll be assessing it authentically. Schoology is where we get most of our announcements and information, so if you have questions about the curriculum or assignments, please look here. Some extra classroom supplies that students may need are earbuds. We use that with iStation. It's also very helpful with their Membeing time. An SSR book is a required item for class, so I'm always asking the students to be bringing a book daily and reflecting on the book that they're reading. 2 books that we're going to be reading as a whole 8th grade are The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton and Night by Elie Wiesel. And so these books are available at Barnes & Noble, and then we're also going to be providing order forms through our school library. So if you're interested in that option, I will be making those available as we get closer to the unit and when I am back in class to be able to collect them. The curriculum for language arts has 6 units. You can see these units listed on the screen. We are following the district provided documents and the district provided vocabulary terms and skills. So we have gone through to make sure that all of the standards are being covered throughout the school year. Each unit will focus on some standards that are our key pieces, and we're also going to be tracking these in the student binders. So students will be seeing the same expectations over and over again. If you're really interested in purchasing things to help us out in the classroom, here's a list of suggested items. Again, I'm really glad that you came today. Thanks so much for helping out. And please feel free to email me.